Hello students, today we will learn the last two skills of employability skills, and those two skills are entrepreneurial skills and green skills. Today we will complete both the skills in today's session. Let's start. Let's have first the introduction of entrepreneurial skills. Now what is entrepreneur? This question arises at very first instance. An entrepreneur is an individual who, rather than working as an employee, creates and runs a small business, accepting all the risk and rewards of the venture. Means what it means to say, an entrepreneur is not working as an employee, but he is creating the jobs for others. ठीक है, creating jobs for others, not working as an employee. Or use in simple words, you can say he or she is a small businessman, that is an entrepreneur, okay, who creates opportunities for others too. Clear? He is commonly seen as innovator and a source of new ideas, goods, services, businesses, एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप एंड सोसाइटी. अब ये दोनों मिलके क्या कर सकते हैं? एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप इज द प्रोसेस ऑफ डिस्कवरिंग एन अपॉर्चुनिटी, mobilizing resources, launching an enterprise to use the opportunity. An entrepreneur accelerates the economic growth of a society, and he is all about wealth creation for the entrepreneur and for the people, those who are employed with the entrepreneur. Means society के लिए entrepreneur कर क्या रहा है? Obviously he is creating jobs for the employees, fine, and creating wealth for the entrepreneurship, for the society. लोगों को पैसा भी मिल रहा है ना जॉब कर रहे हैं तो. As a result, economy of that particular area where the entrepreneurial venture is going on, that is developed automatically. It also creates wealth for the government. अगर indirectly देखें तो टैक्सेस जाते हैं गवर्नमेंट के पास, एम्प्लॉयज़ के थ्रू भी जाते हैं और एंटरप्रेन्योर के थ्रू भी जाते हैं, तो दैट इज ऑल्सो क्रिएटिंग वेल्थ फॉर द गवर्नमेंट, which is then redistributed according to the services and communities in the society that need it the most. So it was the little intro of entrepreneur and entrepreneurship and how entrepreneurship is related with the society. कैसे फायदे पहुंचा रहा है एंटरप्रेन्योर हमारी सोसाइटी को. नाउ व्हाट आर द क्वालिटीज ऑफ एन एंटरप्रेन्योर? कुछ खासियत होंगी ना. व्हाट इज दैट? फर्स्ट, दैट एंटरप्रेन्योर is always, or he must be disciplined, confidence must be there, he must be flexible, he must be taking initiative, competitive. Obviously अगर competitive नहीं होगा तो how he can cope up with the upcoming market. Creativity, how means वही बिजनेस सबसे ज़्यादा चलता है which have something new idea, means दूसरे सेंस में गए तो creativity must be there. An entrepreneur must be determined, means अगर एक डिसीजन हो गया तो he will stand by that and he will be determined for that. Motivator, an entrepreneur keeps on motivating the employees, keeps on motivating the colleagues to achieve the goals. He is strong work ethics, he has strong work ethics, means some rules decided which entrepreneur follows. He must be passionate about his work, he has leadership quality and dynamism. Okay, these are some specific qualities of entrepreneur. Now what are the functions? In some way qualities or functions almost they are same, but still we will discuss innovation. This is one of the function of entrepreneur. He always keep on innovating with something new idea, that business को आगे कैसे बढ़ाएं, क्या नया करें. That is the function of entrepreneur. Risk taking means हमेशा it's not decided that अगर ये decision लिया for increasing my business तो entrepreneur will be 101% get success in that. So always there is a risk and entrepreneur has that talent to take that risk. देन बिल्डिंग ऑफ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. कोई भी बिजनेस शुरू करने के लिए हमें एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बनानी पड़ती है ना. सम कलीग्स, पार्टनर्स, एम्प्लॉयज, सम दे ऑल कलेक्टिवली दैट फॉर्म्स अ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. तो एंटरप्रेन्योर हैज़ दैट एबिलिटी टू बिल्ड दैट organization. नेक्स्ट इज टेकिंग इनिशिएटिव्स, मीन्स कोई भी काम स्टार्ट करना, कोई नया स्टेप लेना, कोई नया वेंचर लेना, ऑल दैट कम्स अंडर टेकिंग इनिशिएटिव्स. कुछ किसी चीज़ की शुरुआत ही नहीं करेंगे तो देन वी विल मूव अहेड. हाउ, द क्वेश्चन इज दैट कि कैसे आगे बढ़ेंगे फिर अगर इनिशिएटिव ही नहीं होगा तो. नेक्स्ट इज ऑर्गेनाइजिंग रिसोर्सेज, मीन्स टू अरेंज finance, to arrange manpower, to arrange market, to arrange building, all that comes under organizing resources, and that's the sole responsibility of an entrepreneur. Next is identifying opportunities and prospects, means कोई भी मौका आया, how to grasp that opportunity, how to fulfill and how to get benefited through that opportunity, how to identify that. That is also the responsibility or a function of entrepreneur. Next is decision making, the most important. In any of the critical situation, in any of the shocking situation, excitement, always entrepreneur has to decide that what will be the next step. Fine. So decision making power is one of the function of entrepreneur. Technology transfer and adaptation, to cope up with the increasing trend, with the modern technical trend. Always there must be technological transfer and adaptation for any entrepreneur. Fostering autonomy, means an entrepreneur must set up the business like that it automatically foster. No need to guide on daily basis, no need to spoon feed. Okay, so foster autonomy must be there in the functions of entrepreneur. Social responsibility, every entrepreneur has one or the other social responsibility towards the society. How? आसपास के लोगों को जॉब देना, एम्प्लॉयज चाहिए ना, तो दैट कैन बी द नियर बाय पर्सन्स. टैक्सेशन टू द गवर्नमेंट, दैट इज ऑल्सो सोशल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. pollution कम करना due to the business, maybe the business is like that the pollution is created due to that, so to decrease that such factor, that is also the social, comes under social responsibility. Next is public relation, to maintain good relations with the customers, within the market or within the near ones, that is public relation. Next is sharing experiences, means if an entrepreneur is getting any of the opportunities, then he must share the experience which he has with the previous ventures, so that some kind of new learning or benefits can be taken from the previous experiences or two. Next is managerial roles, means to manage as per the required roles. Fine, that is the function of entrepreneur. Now there are many types of entrepreneurs. The first type of entrepreneur is classical entrepreneur. It is that who observes a gap between the market and takes notes of the business or consumer needs and develops a company that addresses the deficit or need. मीन्स ये पहचान ले कि मार्केट में किस चीज़ की कमी है, कस्टमर को क्या नया चाहिए और वही चीज़ बना के आगे पेश कर दे. Fine, so that is a classical entrepreneur who observes the gap in the market and between the customer, दोनों के बीच में कमी क्या है. Fine. Next is serial entrepreneur. This is the entrepreneur who enjoys getting business started and then sells that business to someone other. Here the entrepreneur is typically someone who is excited about starting business and taking risk. जिसे business नए business set करने में मज़ा आता हो, रिस्क उठाए, बिजनेस चलाए और चलने के बाद किसी और को बेच दे. फाइन, ये वो एंटरप्रेन्योर हैं. क्लियर. नेक्स्ट इज सोशल एंटरप्रेन्योर. These are those entrepreneurs who combine social conscience with business. While the businesses may still be for profit, there is typically a strong mission statement connecting the business with a social cause. Fine, ये social cause के लिए काम किया जा रहा है. This type of entrepreneur, and still फिर भी social work के लिए कर रहे हैं, but still they are for profit making. Okay, but strong mission is for the social cause. Next is role of and importance of entrepreneur. Now first is wealth creation. This is the role of entrepreneur, means to make money. ये बिजनेसमैन का सबसे पहला काम है पैसा बनाना. फाइन. नेक्स्ट इज जॉब क्रिएशन. अपने बिजनेस में बहुत सारे लोगों को जॉब देना. देन रीजनल डेवलपमेंट, अपने आसपास के रीजन की डेवलपमेंट, दैट इज वन ऑफ द रोल. इम्प्रूविंग स्टैंडर्ड ऑफ लिविंग, अपने आसपास के एरिया, अपने एम्प्लॉयज़, अपने कलीग्स, टू इम्प्रूव द स्टैंडर्ड ऑफ लिविंग ऑफ ऑल द रिलेटेड persons. Next is visionary. An entrepreneur must be visionary for the future needs. कि in future it can be more beneficial, it can be beneficial for the society, it will be good for my employees. So that type of vision must be there with the entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is an achiever, means जो हमेशा रिस्क लेने के लिए रेडी होगा, obviously he will achieve. Next, exports. An entrepreneur exports the goods to others for profit making especially. Next is community development. An entrepreneur always tries or keeps doing the development for the society, for the community. Fine. Now there are some myths in the society regarding the entrepreneurship. ठीक है, कुछ मीन्स मिथ्स चल रहे हैं, देयर मे बी राइट और देयर मे बी रॉन्ग, तो लेट्स डिस्कस देम. नंबर 1, मनी कम्स इफ यू विश टू रियलाइज योर ड्रीम्स. मीन्स अगर ड्रीम्स ही नहीं होंगे और ड्रीम्स हैं और हमारे अंदर पूरा करने की ताकत नहीं है, देन हाउ द मनी विल कम. तो सपने देखें और उसे पूरा करने का जज्बा रखो, ओनली देन द सक्सेस विल कम. Not in all cases, not money will come, success will come. Okay, now be on your own. जैसे हो वैसा ही दिखाओ. A good idea is all you need for success. Yes, success के लिए only we need a good idea. Then expertise to be a good entrepreneur. Fine. अब ये झूठ भी हो सकता है. Always an entrepreneur is मे बी कभी कभी तो किसी का तो फर्स्ट टाइम होता होगा ना, तो ऑलवेज एन एंटरप्रेन्योर इज नॉट एन एक्सपर्ट पर्सन. फाइन. easy to start business. Obviously it's a myth, it's not easy to start the business, it's a risk basically. Okay, or you need guts to start a business. As an entrepreneur you are free. No, not at all. How you are free? There are lots of responsibilities on the entrepreneur, so he can't be free. He has responsibility of employees, finance, society, community, government. अगर सोचे तो सबकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है उसके ऊपर. क्लियर. नाउ एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप एज अ करियर ऑप्शन. तो अगर करियर के बारे में सोचे तो हाउ एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप, लेट्स सी. इट्स अ रूट फॉर दिस. व्हाट इज द रूट? लेट्स सी. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल स्टार्ट अ न्यू बिजनेस कॉन्सेप्ट. सबसे पहले कॉन्सेप्ट होना चाहिए. ठीक है. अब बिजनेस करियर कैसे शुरू करें, वो हैं अलग अलग तरीके हैं कि आपने अगर एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप एज ए करियर लेना है तो क्या क्या ऑप्शन हो सकते हैं. फर्स्ट, यू कैन स्टार्ट अ न्यू बिजनेस कॉन्सेप्ट. फाइन. नंबर 2, यू कैन बाय अ फ्रेंचाइजी ऑफ एनी बिजनेस विच इज़ ऑलरेडी सेटअप. हम फ्रेंचाइजी ले सकते हैं. और वी कैन बाय एन एग्जिस्टिंग बिजनेस. फाइन. और वी कैन रन अ सिंगल पर्सन फर्म. वी कैन वर्क एट होम, जो आज का ट्रेंड है, दैट बाय सिटिंग एट होम यू कैन वर्क फॉर योर बिजनेस. नाउ देयर आर सम एडवांटेजेस ऑफ एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप एज अ करियर. क्या क्या फ़ायदे हैं? नंबर 1, इंडिपेंडेंस इज देयर. येस, यू आर फ्री टू टेक योर डिसीजंस एज एन एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप. ओके. नेक्स्ट इज एम्बिशन फुलफिलमेंट. जो आपके सपने हैं यू कैन फुलफिल देम. Wealth creation, money making. Obviously money making is there. A status is maintained by the entrepreneur. Very correct. Always a type of excitement is there in the entrepreneur's life कि अब क्या होगा, अब हमें profit होगा, loss होगा, what will be there. तो always a certain type of excitement is there. Next is freedom. Already we have discussed independence. Now there are few disadvantages for the entrepreneurship as a career. What are those? Number one, risk is always there. ओके हर चीज़ में रिस्क है. कोई भी नया प्रोजेक्ट लेते हैं, नया आइडिया स्टार्ट करते हैं, ऑलवेज देयर इज़ अ रिस्क. नॉट गारंटी ऑफ 100% सक्सेस इज देयर. Next is uncertain income. There may be sometime less income is there, sometime an average income is there, sometime you are in a great profit. So uncertainty is always there. Then a lot of hard work is required. There is no time schedule for the entrepreneur because he is the boss. Fine, so he can work day and night at home. A problem of finance can be there for the entrepreneur because to organize finance is the sole responsibility of entrepreneur. Incompetent staff. Sometimes it happens that an entrepreneur is not getting a competent staff, so he has to fight with the incompetent staff to, or you can say he has to struggle with that. Fine. Now our next topic is sustainable development. That is a part of green skills. हमने स्टार्टिंग में पढ़ा था ना that today we will complete the two skills. One is entrepreneurial skill and next is green skills. Now sustainable development is a part of green skills. In this type of development, it meets the needs of the present but doesn't compromise with the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. आज का काम पूरा करेंगे, आज की ज़रूरतें पूरी होंगी, बट वी आर नॉट डैमेजिंग द फ्यूचर नीड्स. जो आगे फ्यूचर आएंगे, whatever the future generations will be, we are not compromising with the ability of future needs. It invokes as awareness towards the right kind of environmental, social and economic development in the society. It's made up of two words. अब दो वर्ड से बना हुआ है, सस्टेनेबल एंड डेवलपमेंट, है ना. तो सस्टेनेबल का मतलब क्या है? दैट कैन बी मेंटेन्ड फॉर अ लॉन्गर पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. क्लियर. और डेवलपमेंट का मतलब क्या है? मीन्स यूज ऑफ रिसोर्सेज. किस लिए? टू इम्प्रूव द प्रेजेंट सोशल, इकोनॉमिक एंड एनवायरमेंटल सिस्टम. मीन्स ऑल ओवर एक टाइप की इम्प्रूवमेंट करना, सोशल एरिया में भी, इकोनॉमिक एरिया में भी और एनवायरमेंटल में भी. फाइन. तो all in all we can say sustainable development is a systematic approach to growth and development and to manage natural produced and social capital for the welfare of their own and future generations. क्या the 5 P's of sustainable development, or you can say that principles of sustainable development. First is people. Means this sustainable development and you can say that it tries to end the poverty and hunger for the whole society. For what? To ensure the dignity and equity among them. Next is P for planet. It tries to protect our planet, natural resources and climate for the future generations. Next is P for peace. Means sustainable development foster peaceful, just and inclusive societies. P for partnership. It implements the agenda through a solid global partnership. Means everyone's contribution is required, or everyone should contribute towards the sustainable development in every possible way they can. Next is P for prosperity. It ensures prosperous and fulfilling lives in harmony with nature. Next is importance of sustainable development. What is the important for this? The goal of sustainable development is to meet the needs of today without compromising the needs of tomorrow. This means we can't continue using current levels of resources as this will not leave enough for the future generations. मीन्स आज का यूज़ कर रहे हैं, दैट इज़ ओके, बट ऐसा नहीं है कि आने वाली जनरेशन्स का भी हम आज ही ख़त्म कर दें. तो आने वाली जनरेशन्स के लिए बचाना, दैट इज़ ऑल्सो द वन ऑफ द गोल ऑफ सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट. स्टेबलाइजिंग एंड रिड्यूसिंग कार्बन एमिशन इज़ द की टू लिविंग विद इन द एनवायरमेंटल लिमिट्स. द फर्स्ट part of this is social sustainability. It is the ability of social system
such as country, family, organization. These all are the part of society. For what? To function at a defined level of social well-being and harmony indefinitely. Problems like war, pandemic poverty, widespread injustice, and low education rate, these all are the symptoms of a system that is socially unsustainable. So we all must try to fight with all these problems to make us more sustainable. Next is environmental sustainability. In this sustainability, the ability of environment to support a defined level of environmental quality and natural resources extraction rate indefinitely. This is the world's biggest actual problem. जो हमारे non renewable resources हैं, we are carrying on consuming them. जबकि वो दोबारा नहीं आ सकते हैं. Even then we are keeping on the consumption. Nothing is going to left for the future generation. That's why it is called the bigger actual problem for the whole world. Though since the consequences of not solving the problem now are delayed, the problem receives too low a priority to be solved. Next is economic sustainability. In this sustainability, the ability of an economy to support a defined level of economic production indefinitely. Since the Great Recession of 2008, this is the world's biggest apparent problem, which endangers progress due to environmental sustainability problem, means keeping our economic collectivities or keeping our economy more sustainable so that the future generation can also cope up with that, and that must be more sustainable for the citizens. So all these steps must be taken care. Next is, let's have a look of these three pillars of sustainable development. These all three are the main pillars: economic sustainability, social sustainability, and environmental sustainability. Let's have a quick view. In economic sustainability, opportunities for growth are there. It increased GDP and benefits are there. System stability and security, green jobs and eradication of unemployment, prevention of practices with misuse resources, regulation of over exploitation and harmful activities. These are coming under economic sustainable development. Next is social sustainability. In this, participation and inclusion of everyone is required. Eradication of poverty and exclusion must be there. Food security should be included. Equitable distribution of resources must be included. Better life chances and opportunities should be taken care, and protection from exploitation should be there. Next is environmental sustainability. Protection of ecosystem and biosphere should be included. Increased quality of air, land, water should be there. Better management of waste and pollution. Respect and protection for all species, whether flora or fauna, everyone. The respect and protection for everyone must be there in environmental sustainability. Measures to ensure resources sustainability and harmony should be included, and protection for marine resources must be there. Clear? Next is problems related to sustainable development. There may be many problems. First is population and human resources. We all know that population is today's major, or you can say the biggest issue, due to which sustainable development is lacking behind somewhere. Next is food security. Food security is again a problem. Urban challenges are there. Energy, industry, species and ecosystem, space junk, environmental degradation, conflicts and wars. These all are the factors which includes somewhere some kind of factors which takes us back in the process of sustainable development. कहीं पर हमारे पास that we are not having proper energy, we are not having proper environmental conditions, there is always a fear of wars or conflicts from the neighborhoods, food security is not there. So these are somewhere the problems for the sustainable development. Now let's have a view to the principles of sustainable development. In the previous slides we have seen the 5 P's, means that I have also called the principles. Sort of principles were there, but the actual principles are here. The first is improving quality of human life. Now through these 5 principles we come to know that actual sustainable development क्या करता है. Okay, number 1, it improves quality of human life. Number 2, it cares for all form of life. Number 3, it minimize depletion of natural resources, means जितने भी natural resources हैं उनको बचाने की कोशिश. Number 4, conserving Earth's vitality and diversity. Fine. Number 5, influencing attitudes towards environment. And number 6, enabling communities to care for their own environment. Means all in all, to save, to secure, to procure the environment in all the possible forms. That comes under sustainable development. Fine. Now solutions क्या हैं? Solutions to sustainable development in 2 categories here we have divided. First is short term solutions and next is long term solutions. Now let's have a view on short term solutions. Here number 1 is illegal deforestation should be stopped. Definitely जो illegal deforestation होती है उसे रोकना चाहिए. Next is regenerate forest to compensate for the lost forest cover. जितना भी नुकसान हो गया फॉरेस्ट फील्ड में और जंगल बनाएं so that जो जितना नुकसान हुआ है पुराना that can be recovered. Okay, recycling of waste with proper disposal system should be started. Treatment of industrial waste should be done. Relocating polluting industries to the outskirts, that should be done. Means not that should not be in the living area, that must be shifted to the outskirts of the regions. Next is prohibiting addition of toxic chemicals to soil. Means जितने भी हम toxic pesticides or other things which we are providing to the soil, that must be prohibited. Rainwater harvesting must be procured. Using alternative source of energy. Fine. These are the short term solutions which must be applied immediately. Now here are some long term solutions. First is launching awareness campaigns for farmers and industrialists. Government must form policies to stop illegal activities that are not environment friendly. Make the cost of treating waste cheaper than releasing the waste indiscriminately, and placing more emphasis on the development of sustainable agriculture. Protecting ecology through taxes and fines. Means अगर कोई environment को harm करता है और the activity which is not environment friendly, some strict legal actions must be taken for that कि एक को देख के बाकी लोग तो सतर्क हों. Fine. तो and some strategies, some policies must be framed to procure our environment, and the cost of waste, treating waste, that must be cheaper than releasing the waste. Okay, so these are some long term solutions, means जिनका effect जल्दी नहीं आएगा, but definitely it will be in the favor of environment. Next is global development goals. What are they? The United Nations Sustainable Development Summit 2015 में हुआ था ये summit. It has set global development goals. These goals are termed as Agenda 2030. Fine. Means 2030 तक these goals are to be achieved. अब कौन कौन से goals हैं? Let's have a view. Number 1 is end poverty in all its forms everywhere, and hunger, and achieve food security, and improved nutrition, and promote sustainable agriculture. Next goal is ensure healthy lives and promote well-beings for all at all ages. Next is ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. Achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls. Ensure availability and sustainable management of water and sanitation for all. Ensure access to affordable, reliable, sustainable and modern energy for all. Next is promote sustained, inclusive and sustainable economic growth, full and productive employment and decent work for all. Next is build resilient infrastructure, promote inclusive and sustainable industrialization and foster innovation. After that, reduce inequality within and among countries, make cities and human settlements inclusive, safe, resilient and sustainable, ensure sustainable consumption and production pattern, take urgent actions to combat climate change and its impacts, conserve and sustainable use of oceans, protect, restore and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystem and forest. Means all in all, after going through these goals, we come to know that we must ensure to save our non-renewable sources. Okay, always try to use the natural sources which are renewable. Fine, and try to save the environment and its features in all the possible ways. That's what these goals are settled for. That's it for now. Thank you.